I'm Ryo Sato, 27 years old. After graduating from high school, I immediately started working at the renovation company owned by my father. And not long ago, I took the company from my father and now I'm the new CEO.
Wow, after all, I'm glad that we asked you to take care of this, Ryo.
I'm happy to hear you say that. On top of that, the mosaic tile art that I'd been making as a hobby was liked by some clients and property owners. And over the last few years, we also started gaining tile artwork. Thanks to that, we were able to take on more kinds of projects, and as a company, our business has been steadily increasing. Then one day, I received a wedding invitation from my former high school classmate, Kenta. Man, he beat me to it.
Kenta is getting married?
That reminds me, you've met him before too, haven't you, Momo?
I remember he came over to your house to play.
This was Momo Yamaguchi. She was my childhood friend, 1 year younger than me. Even though she graduated from a top-class university, she came and joined our company. She's a strange person. If it was Momo, then she could have gotten a job at a major company. So I wonder why she came here. She's thoughtful and she's good at her job, and even as her childhood friend, she's brilliant and she's cute. That reminds me, isn't Momo...
What?
Momo, do you have a boyfriend?
Huh? Where is that coming from?
Well, we're about that age, and I guess I just wanted you to tell me if you have someone like that. Because if you suddenly get married and then you disappear from the company, it's gonna be a problem, right? Because, well, you've become my right hand after all.
Pathetic. If you have time to be thinking about things like that, hurry up and decide on the design for your next project.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Also, I have no intention of quitting this company, so... Because I'm probably the one that can support my idiot childhood friend.
Right, well, that's helpful.
Ryo, hey man, thanks for coming.
But also, if you were gonna get married, then you should have told me before. I was shocked.
I wanted to keep it a surprise from the members of the high school club, so,
Kenta's wedding was almost like a mini reunion. When I saw my former classmates I was seeing for the first time in a while, I was half happy and then half shocked about how much they had all changed. It was a strange feeling.
What? Cool. You work at Zenocon now? That's amazing. You're totally on the winning side. Hey, do you have a girlfriend?
Look at Go. He's single, so he's so popular.
But Go has always been popular since back in the day.
That reminds me. Ryu, you're also amazing, aren't you? I saw you were introduced on social media, but you did the renovation of a famous YouTuber's home. And apparently, the famous architect named Finn is also a fan of your work. Isn't that right, Ryo?
Oh, right. Please don't bring the conversation over here. Actually, I hadn't spoken to anyone about it, but to tell the truth, I wasn't very fond of my former classmate Go Jinguji. Ever since we were kids, for some reason, he's always trying to fight against me. I don't remember doing anything against him, and we were classmates, but we never even spoke that much.
Renovation company, huh? Which one? Would it be, somewhere that I know?
Oh, no, it's just that, I took my father's company.
Oh, it's just like that. My bad. That reminds me, you didn't even go to college, did you?
And this is what I don't really like.
I know. I was just put in charge of the building of a luxury apartment building. I'll let your company join in. Aren't you happy to be able to get work from a major construction company like mine?
A luxury apartment building. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's right. Somewhere where normally a tiny little company like yours wouldn't be able to be a part of something like this.
Thanks, but I think I'll hesitate on this.
Huh? Even though I'm going out of my way to invite you?
I would really love to accept it, but we're a small company anyways. Our hands are really full with our current projects. That's what I'm saying, but the truth is that I don't really want to be involved with him. However, at the same time, even though I had rejected the offer, after that we ended up receiving an official request from the company where Go is working.
What is that thing? The mosaic tile art that you do? When I talked to the higher-ups about it, they seemed to like it.
Like I told you the other day, it's difficult for us to take this on, and...
Oh, come on, don't be so selfish. Over here, we've already moved forward with the project under the assumption that you'll accept it. So, you know what's gonna happen if you refuse, right?
We don't have much relation to the kinds of buildings that Zenocon's making. And plus, even if we say no, I don't think it'll affect him that much, but... Alright, fine, we'll accept it. It's just the entrance area and the tile art, and that's all, right?
Yeah, but also, anything beyond that, your company can't handle that capacity, can it?
I can just think of this as one time only.
What is it with that guy? He's underestimating our company way too much. You should have rejected him.
That's right. Just like my sister says, there's no need to accept that project.
Well, that's also true, but I didn't want to get into an unnecessary fight. We're in the same industry after all, and we don't know who they were connected to.
Ugh.
These two are twins, and they're employees that mainly help with my tile art. It's a pretty difficult project, so I'm sure that it's gonna cause trouble to you too, Rico and Ray, but I'm counting on you, okay?
Yeah, we know that. We're going to make something that's gonna make that guy jump in his seat.
Yeah, we'll do our best.
From then on, our team joined in on the luxury building project, but just as I thought, things did not go as smoothly working with Go. The conversation would change 2 or 3 times and sometimes circle back to the beginning, and we couldn't even decide on a design. Those days continued.
Don't tell me. Another design edit? Even though I thought it was finally decided the other day.
When it comes this far, it almost makes me think that this is just harassment. I don't know the reason, but ever since we were kids, Go has always hated me.
Maybe your face is annoying.
That's awful!
Joking. I'll go and make the kitty coffee full of milk that you've always liked since you were a kid. So hold on a little longer.
You didn't need to add kitty, but thanks. Mama really does change my feelings to become more positive.
Well then, I'm gonna start over here.
Yeah, thanks. Ray, you're gonna separate the tiles and pass them to us.
Alright.
Our construction period became a lot shorter, but thank goodness the design was finally decided. With this, I think we'll barely make it in time. However, as I was thinking that, the next day, I received a ridiculous phone call from Go.
Actually, there is something I want to talk to you about, but can you make the contract deal half price?
What? Half price?
You know, you can call it a former classmate discount. Thanks.
Half price is too much. We've already received the 50,000 tiles, and we started on the construction yesterday already, you know?
Well then, if you can't make it half price, then we're gonna have to terminate the contract here, and you could just cancel the 50,000 tiles.
Huh? There's no way that we'd be able to cancel.
That's none of my business. Figure it out in your company.
Alright, well then, we'll stop at the work. The construction period was short, so in some ways that's a help.
Huh? Wait, are you serious? What are you gonna do with the 50,000 tiles?
We'll take care of that somehow on our end. And we also have no intention of working with anyone who's not going to pay us the full value. Oh, but I will send you an invoice for what we have already used. I hope you remember that much.
You're gonna regret this. I can make your little company go out of business so fast.
Everybody, even though you worked so hard, I'm sorry. This job's going to be finished with this.
Not at all. It feels better that you said no.
But the 50,000 tiles that we ordered already. Does that company really have to carry the burden for that? That's gonna be fine. Actually, we already had a similar project ordered by one of our regulars.
That's right, and right now they're waiting for us, so the tiles aren't gonna be wasted.
Well, that's good.
Well then, let's just put this place back to normal and let's all go home early today.
Huh? The subcontractor that you brought on, they canceled in the middle of the work! That's unbelievable! You can't even manage something that small! I'm sorry, I mean, those guys couldn't take the responsibility, and, there's not much left of the construction period now! You need to do something and find a new contractor immediately! Yes, sir. Well then, starting from today, we're counting on you.
Yes, thank you for your continued business. When the work is finished every day, I'll report the process to you.
Isn't that your cell phone ringing, Rio?
Oh, sorry about that. Pardon me for a moment. Yes, what can I help you with?
Rio, hurry up and come back! Are you seriously gonna leave the work unfinished in the middle?
You're the one that broke the contract first, aren't you? I already have other work with other companies, so I can't go back to yours anymore.
Could it be from your former classmate at Zenicon?
Yeah, apparently they tried to find other contractors than us, but seems like they weren't able to find anyone.
Well, that's a given, because there's no other company that can take your place and do what you do.
Well then, we can do reformations, and also take care of the mosaic tile art. There probably aren't any other contractors that can do that. I probably won't have to be involved with Go ever again. That's what I thought, but then on the third day of construction with our regular customers, an outrageous incident ended up occurring. What? You want me to end up canceling in the middle of construction? Even though we already finished more than half of it?
Rio, I'm so sorry. Actually, we were told by a prime contracting company that they want us to terminate the contract with you.
Wait a minute, is your prime contractor, could it be Scott Company?
That's right. We also don't want to make a major construction company like that one of our enemies, so I'm really sorry about this.
No, if anything, I'm also sorry for roping you into all this trouble.
It's a given, but of course we're gonna pay for all the work that has been done. If anything, we'll add a little more on top of that.
Thank you very much.
I didn't think that they would try to attack us through a regular customer.
I bet that they must have researched the project that I had taken on currently.
And they knew that it was because we were the subcontractor. How frustrating.
When it comes to our projects, sometimes we're a subcontractor of the subcontractor, so I guess things like this can happen. Things were just going smoothly up until now. Maybe it's better after all to take Gordon's project more time.
What are you saying? The reason why we were able to get good projects wasn't just because things are going well. It's because you and everybody else worked hard, isn't it? There's no need to break your pride here.
I also don't want to do it, but there are still 20,000 tiles left that haven't been used.
Why don't you take on the request from that person?
Are you still talking about that thing? But we already declined them one time, so...
Actually, I've been in touch with Mr. Finn from time to time.
What? You have?
Yeah, he told me that whenever you have time to open, to let him know. It seems like he still hasn't given up.
Mr. Finn? Mr. Finn was an internationally famous architect and designer, and he was someone that was way up in the clouds for me. Previously, he had been complimentary of my mosaic tile arts, and he had sent offers many times that he wanted to work together with us. He's such an amazing person that I felt unworthy, and I had said no.
Not that long ago, Mr. Finn had contacted us again. Apparently, his next project is in the hotel in Japan, but what do you want to do?
A hotel, huh? If it's Mr. Finn, then I'm sure that there are a lot of people out there who are much more worthy of working with him.
Don't you think that's rude to the customers that have asked for your tile art up until now? Up until now, I've always been by your side, and I've watched you take every single job seriously. And I can say it proudly, that the work that you do wouldn't lose to anybody.
Momo?
Anyway, if you accept Mr. Finn's request, then it would erase the last from the tiles, and I don't think it's a bad situation, but...
Alright, I'm gonna do my best and make something even better than what Mr. Finn is imagining. Can you go ahead and make an appointment?
That's the spirit. Apparently next week, he's going to be coming to the site in Japan for an observation. Let's prepare to be able to have a contract by then and make an offer.
What? Wait, when did all that happen?
If it was you, Rio, I thought you might be able to do it, so I agreed to take a leap of faith and ask for a schedule in advance. They say to hurry for the good things, right?
Ever since the business with Go wasn't going well, she must have seen through that this was gonna happen.
I already know the patterns of what you're going to do, Ryu, because I've known you for so long.
I see. Thanks. We're definitely gonna make something good.
Yes, let's do our best.
After we contacted Mr. Finn, it was an immediate response that our company was going to participate in the construction. And so, all of our employees were going to work with the reformation of the lobby and the mosaic tile art. Because he is a top-class architect, there were some parts of his instructions that were strict, but even then, I think that we were able to produce results that someone like Mr. Finn could accept. And then, when the hotel was finished, Mr. Finn introduced the tile art as being the #1 visual treasure of the hotel.
Rio, let's definitely work together again.
Yes, thank you very much, truly, for this opportunity. If you were to call me Mr. Finn, then I would go anywhere in the world for you. On top of that, the construction of this hotel was, to our surprise, related to Scott Construction Company where Go is working. Of course, Go wasn't the person in charge, but when Mr. Finn had heard about what had happened recently, he had introduced the person in charge to me. Thanks to that, I was also able to report everything that had happened when working with Go. And then, a few days later, Go came barging into our office crying,
Rio, please, you have to help me! Even if I apologize now, I don't think that you'll forgive me, but I really want you to just forget that any of this happened.
Are you kidding me? I'm sure you understand what you've done, don't you? We can't pretend like that never happened at this point.
I'm sorry.
And first of all, Ryu, our CEO, he's good at his job and he has the skills, and that's already a given. However, he's somebody that's worked harder than anybody in the shadows until now. And that's exactly why he started to get bigger jobs like this. And that's why our business has continued to grow. So you better not underestimate us.
Momo, calm down.
Because...
But it's just as she says, we can't pretend like it never happened, because I had spoken to the other employees. That's why they came to you to confirm the truth, isn't that right?
That's true, but they haven't had the meeting yet to decide on my punishment, so even still, we're former classmates, aren't we? If we just tell them that we had a difference in opinions, then we just butted heads a little bit.
So you're telling me to tell them that it wasn't just one-sided harassment from you?
Well, because of the contract of you being cancelled, I ended up delaying the construction of the luxury apartment building, and that's why my reputation has already gone down, and yet, if they find out there's another problem, then there's no hope for me ever getting a promotion ever again.
Oh, so they acknowledged that what you did was wrong and they lowered your reputation appropriately.
what a good company.
It's not good at all! Because of this, that means that my entire future might be ruined over something like this.
First of all, if our company had to take the fall for 50,000 tiles, there was a company that my entire company could have gone out of business. Have you ever thought about that?
Sorry. I just thought that, it would be a little bit of harassment towards you.
You think that you can brush this off as just a little bit of harassment? I already knew that you didn't like me ever since we were students, but you better not rope my company into this. I have employees that I need to make sure can live, and what you did to us was a hugely negative thing to our company. That's why you're getting the appropriate punishment.
Why? It's always you.
What?
It's always been that way. You always just take the good parts for yourself.
No, I'm not following what you're saying.
If you're not gonna help me, then I'm gonna pull your leg as far as I can until the end. And if I make it so that you also harass me back, then for now they're not gonna think that I'm the only one that did anything wrong.
That's impossible. Because right now, I'm connected to somebody on a video call from the Scott Construction Company. Even though it wasn't from the beginning, they've been watching and listening to everything you've said.
What?
Oh my. It looks like the person who's your boss is also watching closely. And they're telling you to hurry up and get back there immediately.
I'm very sorry about this.
You don't need to apologize. And that's why it's a major company. I'm glad that there are people who have the right eye. From there, Go was faced with the board of directors in a meeting, and apparently he was going to be forced to work at a subcontractor's construction company on site. Seems like Go himself is dreaming about coming back to HQ, but according to what I heard from the other employees, they said that he'll never come back. For the record, it seems like the reason why Go hated me so much was apparently just because of the girl that Go had a crush on, and how she liked me instead.
What is that? Seriously, just resentment.
Super pathetic. Hey, wait a minute. Is that from high school? I didn't hear anything about this.
It was also my first time hearing it.
But also, this is why Miss Momo is so amazing. Even though he had been rejecting Mr. Finn's request that much, she slapped his butt and she made him do it.
And even when that weird old classmate was getting pissed off, she was making a video call too. Miss Momo, nice support as the wife. Hey, that wasn't support as a wife or anything. All I did was make him do it because the company was in a pinch.
But the reason why I was able to make the leap was all thanks to you. Really, thank you. Always.
It's nothing. That was just normal.
Thanks to the work with Mr. Finn, our company name was also widely recognized, and we ended up having more meetings with even bigger companies. And more than anything, this time, what saved me the most was the presence of Momo. Childhood friends, workmates, that's how I'd been thinking about it, but...
After all that, I'm tired. Hey, can you stop by the convenience store real quick? I want to drink a coffee. Ryu?
Momo?
What?
Thank you. Always.
Why so suddenly?
I can't do anything without you, Momo.
And so, what are you saying?
The next day off, do you want to go on a date?
A date? But why? Out of nowhere?
I realized that I gotta make sure that I can catch you and keep you now. What do you think?
You're actually so late.
What?
Come on, the light is going to change. Look front. Sure, I'll date you. From now on until forever. Wherever you want to go.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.